very disappointing. Thought beginning of the game, obviously, the special teams, giving up a safety and then catching the punt into the end zone, and then not doing very well on offense, unable to run the football. Defensively played really well in the first half. Then offense, I thought, it came out second half, got some points on the board, opened it up a little bit and got some quick strikes. Didn't expect our defense to give up over 200 yards to a rusher, and lost the game. So, open it up for questions. Yes, sir.
Can you speak a little bit about opening the second half with 2 3-play 50-plus yard touchdown drives? Was that just an adjustment you guys made, or did they change the coverage?
No, they didn't change, and we didn't adjust. We just executed. It's really what happened, to be honest with you. Well, every play is crucial when you're struggling as a football team. When you give up a big return, that just puts your defense on a short field. But every play is, when you're struggling, every play is crucial. So, that was just one of them. Yes.
Coach, Brandon by second half game, is he injured or was that just?
No, we wanted to give the other guy a chance. He's a rugby-style punter, and Brandon's going to be a really good punter. He punts some right now really well, and some he doesn't, and we just want to give the other guy an opportunity and see what he could do.
And what did you tell Brandon after that safety?
I told him that he did a good job of trying to get the ball out of the end zone. The ball was rolled back to him. It wasn't Brandon Wright on the safety. I mean, it was a bad snap from a linebacker, not a long snapper. So, it was a very difficult situation for all. So Brandon, I thought he did a good job trying to get the ball out of the end zone. That's what you teach him, get the ball out of the back of the end zone. Rather than giving up 7 points, give up 2 points. I don't know. I got to look at the film and see. I have no idea. I mean, you can't, I thought there were some good calls. I thought some guys, I don't know. Maybe they got tired. And then we gave up 264 yards of rushing, on 54 attempts. So I've got to look at the film. I know there were a few times that a guy got into the wrong gap, but that stuff we'll have to address with the film. I thought he was rusty early, threw some balls behind guys, but then once he got settled in, he made some really good throws. We had 3 receivers over 100 yards. So, I mean, he threw for 422 yards. We like a higher completion percentage, but again, I thought once he started going in the game, he calmed down and settled in and threw the ball well.
How was the plan of the 2-point conversion attempt out of the West Spartans? What was the actual plan?
Well, that is what we call a swinging gate. And if they give you a certain look, you have the opportunity to do it. And the guy that he was supposed to throw it to was wide open. He just didn't get him the ball. It's not like we go out there and called a 2-point play. It's the swinging gate, and if they don't line up and cover it right, then you have the ability to run it. And it was a great opportunity because we scored to put us up 4. So kicking it and going up 5 ain't no different than 4. So you can get if he does execute it the right way, we go up 6. So it was the right situation to do it in.
Looking forward to Georgia Southern. What are some of the main keys?
I can't comment about Georgia Southern. We just focus on Monroe, and still, we're still too far into Monroe for me to say anything about Georgia Southern yet. I go each game one game at a time. Well, again, very disappointed on defense in the second half. Disappointed on special teams and offense on first half. Disappointing on some special teams in the second half. Much better on offense, but disappointed on defense. That's about it.
Did they do anything different on offense?
No, they did not.
You have an update on Kyler Deal? It looked like he tried to get him to go.
He tried. Kyler's a great kid and wants to go. He couldn't practice all week long. and he wanted to get in the see if he could go in pregame. He tried, but he can't go. He's not ready. McKindy Cherador's not ready. Aaron Winchester can't play. He's not ready. You know, but next man in, we had enough talent to win. We just didn't get it done. I had no idea, nor did I really care about that, you know. So good for Robert. Those are things that he'll remember when he's a grandfather and all that kind of stuff. But we're just focused on losing the football game.
One of the biggest things you always tell us about is you guys, when you execute, things go right. You don't go wrong in terms of wins and losses. How do you make sure that happens on Saturdays? What can you do in practice to make sure that translates?
You know, we just got to keep coaching them and keep doing what we do, you know. I mean, we just keep at it. You don't change. I mean, you just keep working and you keep working, and eventually, you know, you look at some of these blunders that happen, there are a lot of young guys, you know, and you just got to keep working them and keep getting them experience. And I guarantee you, Said Stone, as a freshman, true freshman, will never catch the ball in the end zone again. You know, I mean, there's things that are correctable.
I mean, it's been good to get back on the field. My arm's still not quite where I want it to be, but I've felt best it's been since the injury today. I thought offensively we did some good things, especially in the second half. First half was pretty disappointing. Had a couple opportunities, especially on third downs, some throws. I mean, I could have had back, but I mean, I'm proud of the way we fought in the second half. We came out strong. You know, we gotta execute like that for 4 quarters. It's one thing that we've been struggling as an offense, playing, you know, a whole four quarter game. So.
You guys came out in the second half and had
Yeah, I mean, that's what we expect offensively. Expect, you know, our guys have a lot of confidence on the outside. You know, this team has really good playmakers. My job, you know, to give them the ball, and good things happen when they do. When I can't get them the ball, so you know, we felt pretty good, but we were just reiterating. You know, it was a 4 quarter game because, you know, it kept going back and forth there for a little bit in the second half. So, you know, we had to keep going out there and putting up points, and, you know, we ended up not outscoring the defense. You know, I mean, at the end of the game, they scored more points than us, and that's on us offensively.
I know you're not, happy, of course, with the loss today, but being able to get 3 guys over 100 yards receiving, how good does that feel to have all those weapons out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a plus for us offensively, but we got to keep finding a ways to get them the ball. I'm really proud of the way Juwan played. His first, you know, real action as a starter, and as a true freshman, he showed really bright glimpse of, you know, what he can be, and so I'm really proud of him. But I mean, you know, Robert Davis, Glenn, they're, you know, our guys, and my job is to get them the ball because, you know, good things happen when I do.
after the block field goal and got touchdown, extra 100 yards with 3 and out. Did you feel the extra pressure to come out and get another score? Did you feel the defensive line hit you bad? Gas went out.
Yeah, I mean, that 3 and out was disappointing. Obviously, the momentum switched a little bit, and it's our job offensively, you know, to answer. You know, when we face adversity, we got to be able to answer. And that drive, you know, was disappointing and put us in a bigger hole.
Connor, you almost been here for a full season now. Have the guys in the locker room brought up how important the Southern rivalry is around here?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard how it is, and, you know, I've always been excited for this rivalry game. But this whole season, it's been about, you know, whoever we were playing this week, and, you know, obviously this week was Monroe. So, you know, we're gonna go back tonight and tomorrow, look at what happened today, learn from it, try to, you know, keep building off it, keep building off what we did. You know, we had some bright glimpses in the second half. Got to build off that, and yeah, it's obviously a rivalry game that's a little more amped up. So I know our guys will be ready to play.
You spoke earlier about going home the game as a freshman. Did you guys spend extra time in practice working on timing?
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying all year because you never know what can happen. And, you know, offensively, we've been faced with some injuries, especially on the outside. So we've been trying to get the young guys ready to go because they've been in and out a little bit for a couple weeks now, and it was a big week for Juwan. We knew that coming in, and we definitely spent a lot of time with him on and off the field, get him ready, and we just have to keep building on that chemistry with him, so we can keep doing what we did.